What's up, everyone? We got some updates on a couple of films I'm watching over. Starting off with Nightmare on Elm Street. Robert Englund said he would like to play Freddy Krueger again, but under one condition. I think the last Freddy movie we got was the one back in 2010. So it's been around 15 years, and since then, there's been renewed interest in other movies like Halloween and also Friday the 13th. So why not bring back Freddy? The US rights to Nightmare on Elm Street went back to Wes Craven in 2019, but the international rights belong to New Line. The last news they got was the estate of Wes Craven was taking pitches, but they still need New Line on board or a deal with another domestic distributor to move forward with a movie. Back in April of this year, The Hollywood Reporter asked New Line Cinema president and chief creative officer Richard Brenner if a new Nightmare on Elm Street movie was in development, and was given a somewhat optimistic response. We hope so. It's complicated because of the rights. If and when a new movie does get made, we're not sure if Robert Englund will return as Freddy Krueger, but during an interview with Fangoria, they asked him if he would like to voice Freddy in some animated project, and Robert said he would be up for that. It's not just because he's busy with other work, but he also said he's just too old for the action scenes, so voice work as Freddy would be okay for him. During another interview with Bloody Disgusting, Robert also said, for the sake of the franchise, they need to find someone like a Jon Jones. So really, he's saying they need to find a new person to play Freddy. He also recommended Kevin Bacon, but he might be too old for it now. He also said, I don't know if they should ever reboot Part 1 again. They could do it as a prequel. I think if they were going to reboot it, they should probably start with A Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors, because it has that great opening that's sort of like previously on Nightmare on Elm Street. Now on to another topic. So the sequel for Constantine that a lot of fans want to see might happen, but not for a while. Director Francis Lawrence would confirm they are still trying to get this movie made. During a Zoom call, he spoke to other members about getting this project off the ground, and finally he said this: we are now in a spot where we are actively working on a script. The first movie was rated R, but they followed the rules for a PG-13 movie, so for the sequel, they're aiming for a true rated R movie. While speaking to Fandango, Keanu Reeves shared another update on Constantine 2, where he said this: fingers crossed, another draft of the script came in. We are going to take it to the studio and hopefully they like it too.
Because I did mention the angel movies. You're an angel in this one. I got it. Constantine, anything?
Yeah, fingers crossed. Okay. Another draft of the script came in. We're waiting. We're going to take it to the studio. Hopefully they like it too.
We also got some updates on He-Man, Masters of the Universe. The first one is a leaked first look at Skeletor's Snake Mountain base. This one showed up on the He-Mania account on X. The background is dark, with spiky stone mountains, lava leaking in some areas on the lower section, and a giant snake twisting around the mountain. There's also two figures standing on the tongue of Snake Mountain, so this gives you an idea of how big this area is. There's a clip of Nicholas during a fight rehearsal for He-Man, and he's got the power sword. It's a short clip, but it's all done with a green screen background if you want to see it. There's also a new picture of Nicholas in his He-Man form and battle armor while he's riding the green battle cat. There's also a rumor that Universal still wants to make a sequel to The Mummy with Brendan Fraser. Wes Took, who worked on Midway and The Rescue, was said to be attached to pen the script for the prequel, but we have no idea if that project is still alive. During a 2023 interview, Brendan Fraser seemed more than willing to return to do another Mummy movie. I'm not opposed to it. I don't know an actor who doesn't want a job. I don't think I've been this famous and unsalaried at the same time in my professional life. So sign me up. So that's it for the updates on those films. Thanks for watching. Leave a like on the video, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.